In a bid to highlight the importance of corporate responsibility, business people from across the region came along to Newcastle City Library to discuss the benefits it can have on the bottom line. Bdaily spoke with some of the key speakers at the event and Newcastle City Council leader David Faulkner.
I'm here today to talk about corporate social responsibility and its importance in a wider setting, really. I mean, I'm the leader of the council. I'm not a business person. I'm not coming to preach to business people. I'm not in any position to do that. But I used to run a corporate social responsibility program for a large company, and I think a lot of the principles apply to smaller enterprises too. So it'll be interesting to be able to share some of that experience and just to kind of explore those synergies and those opportunities. But as leader of the council, I'm also interested in this, what I suppose we are calling these days the big society issue. You know, what's the role of private sector, private business in helping to take our communities forward, to create the jobs of the future, and to operate in conjunction with other sectors, which we are increasingly doing through the Newcastle Partnership. And this is a good kind of marker opportunity, really, just to say, how are we doing, what could we do more, how can SMEs get involved?
I think an ideal corporate responsible company doesn't look at corporate responsibility as an add-on. It's not a box that you tick. It's the letters that go through the rock of the organisation. So if you're looking at corporate responsibility, you're looking at what's going to be sustainable for my people, what's going to be sustainable in the marketplace and for the business, and what's going to be sustainable for the community where we live and work.
Well, I think most businesses are responsible. I think there's often a perception that business is all about profit, but in fact profit is derived from being a responsible business. If you delight your customers, if you look after your employees, if you work closely with your suppliers, then you'll be a profitable business. All those other stakeholder groups, if you're responsible towards them, then you will be successful as a business. So actually, I think it's just about reinforcing that good business is about being responsible, and it's something much bigger than corporate social responsibility or philanthropy or giving back, although those are elements of being a responsible business, but they're not the whole story.
For me, there is more to life than cost cutting or cost or money. Of course, we are a business and we need to make money to keep going, but you know, there is more to life than just money. You know, how people are treated, how much they earn, can they make a fair living, you know, how we treat the environment around us and how we treat each other at work in our local community is very, very important to me. So that is the sort of cornerstones of our business.
It's not just about cost. However, one thing I would say that if you can show that you manage your resources in a responsible manner and you're not wasting it, then you actually are displaying a responsible attitude to business. But also by saving resources, you're protecting the environment, but also you are saving money.
Businesses grow when they make investment. And investment might be money, but it's often in training, in development, building relationships, customers, suppliers, employees. Cost cutting is very rarely the route to growth. It might be needed for survival, but it's not about growth and it's not about long-term sustainability. So being responsible is about investing, and that means relationships with other people.
Our unique selling point is that we will only work with other ethical businesses or businesses that are trying to incorporate, you know, their environmental policies or the strategies, or they're trying to do things for the local community. We will talk about the positivity in that. There's a lot of negativity, whereas we focus on the positive things that people are doing and the changes that people can make, and that might be just the teeniest tiny change or huge sweeping changes. It doesn't matter, because everything can make a difference.
Every business is going to want to run as cost effectively as possible, and this is not a hypothesis that says you're going to dilute your profitability or dilute your ability to operate efficiently by doing these other things, by being a responsible member of the wider community, by engaging with communities. It's a false hypothesis. I think quite the opposite will happen, that you have the opportunity to increase your turnover, increase your connections, increase your business opportunities. So you're not setting one against another. You're not saying you've got to put your hand in your pocket and give and not get anything back in return. If people go away thinking that, then they've misunderstood the purpose of the exercise. If they go thinking it's just about building goodwill, well, it is. That's a byproduct, though. It's about building their business too.